The focal length of a plane mirror is infinity. If a ray of light is incident on a plane mirror is such that it makes an angle of 30 degree with the mirror, then the angle of reflection is 60 degree. Which of the following is employed to clearly view objects which cannot be seen directly due to obstruction? Periscope. An object is placed between two parallel mirrors. The number of images formed is infinity. The focal length of a plane mirror is infinity. The side mirrors of vehicles are which of the following types? Convex. The image formed by a plane mirror is real. When light passes from one medium to another, the physical quantity that remains unchanged is frequency. The relation between the focal length and of curvature of a mirror is R is equal to 2f. A well-cut diamond appears bright because of total reflection. The refractive index of a given transparent quartz is greatest for violet light. The power of lens is minus 2.5 diopter. The type of lens and its focal length are respectively concave and minus 0.40 meter. What is the phenomenon behind the image that you see in your bedroom mirror? Specular reflection. The power of lens is 4 diopters. At focal length is 25 cm. If the power of a corrective lens is plus 2.0 d, then it is a convex lens. Which of the following color of light deviates least through the prism? Red. Red plus green plus blue is equal to which color? White. The total number of images formed by two mirrors inclined at 120 degree to each other is 2. Focal length of a convex lens is maximum for red light. What was invented by Zacharias Janssen? Microscope. The focal length of a lens in a photographic camera is 5 cm. What is the power of the lens? Plus 20 d. The image formed on the retina of human eye is real and inverted. The mercury and sodium strip lamps light up because of electron emission. An air bubble in water will act like a concave lens. When a mirror is rotated by an angle theta, the reflected ray will rotate by 2 theta. Total internal reflection can take place when light travels from diamond to glass. Electromagnetic waves are transverse in nature is evident by polarization. Among the following, longest wave is radio wave. Which of the following has minimum wavelength? Gamma ray. Which of the following are not electromagnetic waves? Beta rays. Red light differs from blue light in its frequency. Infrared radiations are detected by pyrometers. Ozone layer is present in stratosphere. What is the cause of greenhouse effect? Infrared rays. Velocity of light is maximum in vacuum. Total internal reflection takes place when light travels from water to air. The critical angle of light passing from glass to air is minimum for violet. A plain glass slab is kept over various colored letters. The letter which appears least rays is red. The blue color of the sky is due to the phenomenon of scattering. The sky appears blue because blue light is scattered the most. At sunrise or sunset, the sun looks more red than at midday because of the scattering of light. Rainbows are formed by dispersion and total internal reflection. The final image produced by a simple microscope is virtual and erect. A reflecting telescope utilizes a concave mirror. When the length of a microscope tube is increased, its magnifying power increases. Diffusion of light in the atmosphere takes place due to dust particles. Which of the following types of light are strongly absorbed by plants? Blue and red. Cylindrical lens is used by a person suffering from astigmatism. The power of lens is -2 diopter. What is its focal length? 0.5 meter. Why is red light employed for danger signals? Red light is scatters least. Whose experiments proved that the speed of light is always the same? Michelson and Marley. How many images can a man see if he stands between two plane mirrors inclined at an angle of 60 degree? 5. Which of the following phenomena cannot be attributed to the refraction of light? Redshift. To an observer on the lunar surface, during the daytime, the sky will appear to be black. Which color is formed when red and green are mixed? Yellow. The chemical part of the dye that absorbs light and produces color is called a pigment. Panchromatic photographic film is sensitive to the entire region of the visible spectrum. Camber's law is related to illumination. Electron microscope was invented by Knoll and Ruska. In which part of the eye lies the pigment that decides the color of the eyes of a person? Choroid. The phenomena of splitting white light into 7 colors is called dispersion. A ray of white light strikes the surface of an object. If all the colors are reflected, the surface would appear white. In optical instruments, the lenses are used to form image by the phenomenon of refraction. Which of the following has the longest wavelength? Red light. Bats detect obstacles in their path by receiving the reflected ultrasonic waves. Which color is formed when blue and green are mixed? Cyan. Who discovered the color photography? James Clerk Maxwell. Diopter is the unit of power of a lens. What type of lenses are used in a moving projectors? Convex. The principle of light based on which shadow is formed is called rectilinear propagation. A water tank appears shallower when it is viewed from top due to refraction. The primary colors in photography are red, blue and green. The head mirror used by ENT doctors is concave. A laser beam is always a parallel beam. Optical fiber works on the principle of total internal reflection. Radar is used to the color of stars depend on their temperature. Rainbow is formed due to refraction and reflection. Light from the sun reaches upon in nearly 8 minutes. Golden view of seashell is due to polarization. Total internal reflection cannot take place when light goes from water to glass. Optic fibers are mainly used for which of the following? Communication. Which of the following has the highest velocity? Light. The color of stars depends upon their temperature. Which famous scientist was the first to look at the night sky through a telescope? Galileo. A plant with green leaves placed in red light will appear black. Dr. C.V. Raman was awarded Nobel Prize for his work connected with which of the following phenomenon of radiation? Scattering. Huygens' wave theory of light cannot explain photoelectric effect. Waves that cannot be polarized are longitudinal. Polarized light can be produced by scattering. The unit of Planck's constant is joule second. Electron volt is a unit of energy. Which of the following phenomena exhibits particle nature of light? Photoelectric effect. The minimum energy required to remove an electron is called work function. Half-life of a radioactive element depends on nature of material. A radioactive element has half-life period 1600 years. After 6400 years, what amount will remain? 1 by 16. After a time equal to 5 half-lives, the amount of radioactive material remaining undecayed is 3%. A positron has the same mass as electron. The radioactive isotope used to study thyroid gland is iodine.